Hello, beautiful people. Corinthian here. How is everyone doing? Is anyone with me on this weight loss journey? Is anyone struggling like I am? Last weekend, on Friday night, after I got off work, I headed to Kentucky Fried Chicken to pick up some chicken for my brother-in-law's birthday. It was his request for his birthday dinner. I got all this chicken piled in my car, and I'm just moseying down the road, and I hear something. I don't see it, but apparently I ran over something. So next thing you know, I have a flat tire, and I have to wait for the tow truck, and I'm still doing the intermittent fasting, so I haven't eaten anything yet. I'm just smelling this food for a couple hours or so, and by the time I get home, it's not until like 9:30, and I was like, forget it, man. I'm eating chicken. I'm eating that breaded chicken and those mashed potatoes and that coleslaw that I know that has sugar in it. I'm eating it. I'm eating it all. And you know what? I'm going to have a biscuit too. Yeah. And I didn't stop there. Then I had cheesecake. And I enjoyed it. And I'm not going to beat myself up over it because I have done well. I'm supposed to be creating good habits, and if I put too much emphasis on the can't have, then it's just going to make me want it all more, and I'm not going to be able to develop those good habits. I need a cheat day, so to speak. We all need a cheat day every once in a while. So the downfall to that was, and I had lost, I think it was like 13 pounds. I had shared that I lost 10, but now I'm back to the 10. So, because it didn't end on Friday. I had some more cheesecake on Saturday because there was leftovers, and I was just, in the mode of self-comfort, which is my downfall, and it is a slippery slope, so I'm not encouraging anyone to give up or give in to all of your cravings. However, if you do, don't beat yourself up too much, because, we're perfectly imperfect. We're gonna, make mistakes. We're human. But the important part is that I'm back on track. I've been doing well. This is week 2, day 3. I have continued the intermittent fasting, just dinner and fluids throughout the day, and then no sugar, no carbs, again, except for this folly of a weekend. And it's funny because I'm following some other people's weight loss journeys, and they're kind of on the same time period that I'm on, and they had a slip up recently too, where they had a rough weekend and just, said forget it and felt really guilty and all that sort of thing. And just watching it and observing someone else's journey, it's kind of like, wow, they're being really hard on themselves. And I don't want to do that to myself. I'm going to choose not to do that to myself. I'm going to choose just to accept it for what it was and move on. So another little tidbit that I just wanted to share, I was thinking about, my Corinthians and, putting yourself first and loving yourself first, and wanted to share a little bit about where that came from. I have not been kind to myself all these years. I have hated myself more than I have loved myself. I have been really, really, really hard on myself, and truthfully, it's a work in progress. I am still pretty hard on myself. It has its pros and cons. The good part about it is that, I'm always working to be better than yesterday. The cons is that, expectation can create depression, because you start off with an expectation, and if the expectation isn't met, that creates disappointment. And then if that disappointment isn't expressed, then that turns into sadness. And then if the sadness isn't expressed, that ultimately turns into depression. And I am the type of person that I'm like, always want to say, whatever, it's okay, fine, whatever. Instead of, owning my feelings and feeling like I'm going to be a burden to someone else if I tell them how I really feel if it's a negative emotion. So I kind of take a step back and I look at the situation and I try to learn from the situation and I go, okay, what can I do different next time so that I don't end up, being disappointed instead of just dealing with those feelings. Now, taking a step back and addressing it in that view where, hey, what can I do differently so that I don't feel that again or go through that again? That's not a bad thing. It's a good thing. The bad part is not allowing myself to express those emotions. So part of my learning to love myself first is understanding that that is a part of it, a part of loving yourself first. Expressing those emotions, expressing disappointment, communicating your feelings in a healthy manner, so you can move on. Your body has to express those words, those thoughts, because thoughts have matter. And so we need to get those out, respect ourselves and respect that we do matter, and it's okay that we have feelings, and it's okay if they're negative feelings, and surround us with people who are going to support us no matter what. So with that being said, not much else to share other than it's a struggle, but I'm trying, I'm continuing. There was fish sticks and french fries last night served up for dinner, and I had to go to the fridge and I got some leftover tri-tip and cauliflower, and it was delicious. Yes, I really, really wanted the fish sticks and the french fries. Junk food junkie that I am by nature from all the foods that I was raised on.